want the sucker hose about 16 to 18 inches away from the perimeter beam.
Okay.
This is the perimeter beam.
Uh-huh.
Also, ideally, you want 4 to 6 inches of dirt
Okay.
covering it.
Okay.
You would want it sloped down.
All right.
I mean, this is fine, but
Yeah.
in the perfect world, you'd want it to be
More like this one.
more kind of like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So you put the sucker hose about 16, 16 to 18 inches away.
Okay.
Around the exterior of the house.
All the way. Yeah.
And essentially what that does is it melts the soil back to the perimeter beam.
Okay.
So you don't want too much water, you don't want too little. So it's kind of a trial and error on how often and how long you water and how often you water.
Okay.
So you might water this side of the house that gets sun, all day.
Okay.
So you might need to water this side,
'Cause this is,
3 times a week for 30 minutes at a time.
Okay.
Whereas on that side, you might need to do it twice a week for 10 or 15 minutes at a time.
Right. Okay.
It's one of those things you kind of have to play with.
Okay. And you could.
There's not really one answer
Right.
that's a fix-all.
Fair enough. And then you could take like that spigot right there, and then like you could get a splitter and put two.
It's yours in right here. These are rectangles for it.
Yeah, and you could split that with two soaker hoses. One goes that way, one goes that way, and then that way this one could go to the other side of the home. Okay.
If it's not long enough, they make little splicers.
Yeah.
And you can just splice the hoses together.
Okay.
The main thing I wouldn't do that I have seen people do is, we'll just use this for example.
Okay.
You see how there's a little crack there?
Yes.
They'll either wedge it in there
Uh-huh.
or set it on top of that.
Right, which is too close.
Yes, but also you don't want water to get underneath
Of course.
concrete.
Makes sense.
Like a patio,
Yep.
a driveway,
Okay.
anything like that. Because what it's going to do is it's going to erode,
Yeah.
it's going to get uneven, and eventually it's going to crack.
So then should they just lay the soaker hose as close to the AC as they can over the concrete?
Yeah, well, really and truly,
Uh-huh.
you would go around.
Oh, you go around it. Okay.
But,
Okay.
yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah. That's the best way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nobody's.
And the second best way would be to just scoot it far as back as you can. Right? That would be the second best way.
Yeah.
Versus here, go like toward the AC if you could.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could even, depending on how technical you want to get.
Yeah.
You could even cut it and splice it with a solid piece of pipe.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see. To go over this. Okay, I see.
And then go back to that.
Okay, okay.
So it's just really how involved you want.
Gotcha.
Just this alone technically probably wouldn't hurt, but
Okay.
but your patio,
Which is 10 or 20 feet.
stuff like that, you don't do that.
Okay.
Do that. You're gonna cause a lot more damage than good.
Okay. All right, Dallas, Texas, Soaker Hoses 101, Matt. High five. Thank you so much.